Alright, so today we're going to talk about deload weeks, deload cycles, because we're both actually in a deload right now. We both really felt overtrained over the week of Christmas and everything because we've been busy and our central nervous system didn't really have time to recover between like resting,
Probably
between
shitty nutrition.
Yeah, just balancing out your central nervous system. So what we want to talk about is like how often you should deload, why we deload, things like that. So
let's get started. For how often, it's usually, I did one back at the end of October when I was getting ready for my show, and that was the last one I've done since then, so it's been about like 10 weeks. I haven't really felt the need for one until this week. I was really feeling drained, tired, not really motivated to go into the gym. So I'm just doing a 3-day deload, and so far I've been feeling a lot better already.
yeah, if you saw my video the other day of my routine, it's just a 3-day cycle, and then it just keeps going back into the 3-day cycles. So what I'm doing right now is started my deload yesterday with a push day. Today was pull, obviously deload, and I don't like work them into the routine. I just do them when I feel like I need the break, and that's how I do it. It's not like I say every 4 cycles I'm going to do a deload, every 8 cycles. It's just whenever I feel like I need it, I'll take one.
How many have you had, do you think?
This is my 3rd one since I started in November.
It's been about like 10 weeks or so.
Yeah.
So like
at the beginning I took them more often because my body was getting used to training everything twice a week, but now I think this is my first one in like 7 cycles. 3-day cycle.
Yeah, and he's doing push-pull legs. I'm doing fat right now. So what I did, I kept my power days, the 2 power days as normal, and then I'm using the 3 hypertrophy days for my deload to rest because I feel like I'd rather do the strength days at the complete weights.
Next, we wanted to talk about how we do it, how we choose our weights or reps. We both decrease our weights and keep the reps the same. I know that some people keep the same weights and just do fewer sets and fewer reps, but I'd rather lower the weight, focus on form, be explosive in my reps, get good contractions, things like that, instead of like not being motivated and having to lift the same amount of weight as I do on my normal days.
Right, and I think that probably taxes the CNS more than you want to do that anyway while you're deloading. And also really focusing on the mind-muscle connection with the lighter weight, because sometimes when you're pushing heavy weight, you're really just focusing on getting it up rather than the mind-muscle connection. So this is a good time also to work on that.
Yeah, I've been training for, I'd say, about 3 years now. Probably 2 seriously. The first year I didn't know what I was doing. And I used to just take weeks, like a week off every couple months. But I feel like this is a lot. Deload weeks are a lot more useful than taking a week off, because after a week off, like, it's just, you get back into it and you feel like rusty in the gym, kind of.
And then you get really sore, and
Yeah.
if you're like us, we just get bored as hell too if we're not in the gym. Like, I look forward to it every day.
At home, you can't eat as much, which is never a good thing. If you've seen any of Omar Isuf's videos, we'll post a link on the screen about it. He talks a lot about central nervous system issues and how it's split up into the autonomic and peripheral nervous system, and how you have to have balance between the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous system. It's the fight or flight and rest and digest. And
yeah, he has a lot of good videos on that. There's a bunch of different ones. We'll post a link to the channel and try to post some links to a couple of his videos.
But as for deload weeks, deload cycles, I don't call it a deload week because it's only 3 days I'm taking off. But, I think they're really useful, so that's just our take on deloads. Thanks for watching.